Yo,
Yo, I
I
just
saw the
realized,
battery
like,
go dead.
I just been in the zone with you, OG. You feel me?
Nah,
I've been
nah,
vibing with
it's
you,
all
champ. I
good,
just
fam.
realized what time it is. You heard?
Listen, I don't have to work tomorrow. I'm on vacation, so we good.
Man, I'm in the
I'm
people's
gonna keep
school
it
tomorrow,
100.
man. I'm a teaching assistant now and all of that. You feel me? Like I'm in the
Oh,
people's
yo,
school tomorrow.
yeah, all
That's
right,
a
all
fact.
right. Yo, I'm an educator as well. I've been an educator over 20 years,
That's a
brother.
fact. Oh, so you know what it's like to be underpaid and
I
overvalued.
know what it's like. So I'm gonna get you out of here in like 5 minutes. We cool?
Look, I'm good. I'm on your time, OG. I'm on your
All
time.
right, no. Yo, brother, let me tell you, as long as I've been doing this, I've lost, you get the battery go dead, you're like, oh, I got much plugged up. When I saw that red thing off, I was like, yo, hold on, fam.
And mind
We
you,
gotta
my little
say it. We
nephew,
good.
look, my little nephew from the town, he hit me earlier. He like, yo, Neff, what time you going? He like, Uncle, what time you going on? So I'm telling him like, yo, yo, Neff, I ain't never really been on live or none of that. Like, I'm like, I don't even know. He like, yo, y'all gonna end up having to reload it, cause your story crazy. Like he told me, like,
Yo,
yo, y'all gonna have to reload it.
I'm on my second phone. This is my second phone.
Look,
My
yo,
other one is charging.
3 hours later, man. Like 3 hours later,
Listen, brother,
crazy.
I don't know who you need to get with up there, or we can get on the phone and I can call somebody. You need your own documentary or movie.
I've been
Is
it's been
that
in
real?
discussions, like it's been in discussions, not to say I be procrastinating, nothing like that, because I got a lot going on with my family, man.
Right,
So I
right.
really, you know what I mean? I
At your
really
own
put that
time, but
before
you got a
everything.
story to tell, brother.
Yeah, like I really put that before everything. So a lot of things I be having ideas of, or me and my mans done discussed, and probably could have already stepped on. Is just like, hopefully it's time. You know what I mean? Like
No, I'm
hopefully it's
telling you.
time.
Listen, I think this is the 230th show. 2 years. Okay? Either
Congratulations on
229,
that, though.
230.
Congratulations on that. And it's an amazing platform, OG. This
Thank
is
you,
an
man.
amazing thing
Thank
you're
you,
doing.
brother.
Like, this is an amazing thing you're doing. I was tuned in as soon as TJ let me know about it. You feel me? And I looked at the history of who you was interviewing, all of that. Like, dudes, like I said, I do my history of players. You feel me? Like, especially New York City, because, like, I don't know about how the younger players feel down there in your actual boroughs, but it was a dream of mine to play at the Rucker and play at Dykeman and Kingdom and all of that. You know what I mean? Like being from New
Fact.
York State, like, yo, I know if I make it down there and I put on, like, I know, you feel me? Like, so
That's right.
being able to play at the Rucker was like playing at the Garden. You know what I mean? Like I played at the Garden, I played at
And
the
you played
Rucker.
at the guard too.
Word, like, word. And my son played at the Barclays this year. Like, I was
Look at
mad.
that.
I had to work. I had to miss it. It was like a 6 o'clock game. I had to miss it. I was tight, but my son played at Barclays. Word, like, I'm taking everything in stride and really appreciating everything for what it is at this point in my life.
Nah, brother. Listen, I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. Uh, I've heard a lot of stories, man, and I didn't realize it was 11 o'clock because I'm just so tuned in. And as you telling me these things, I'm visualizing everything because it's just so detailed, and you didn't skip a moment. And just me reflecting on the stuff that I've read compared to how you explain it,
Yeah.
it makes a lot.
Yeah.
It makes a lot of sense. More
Yeah.
sense
Because
than
people
you
like,
read it in the
people
paper.
don't understand, like, people be like, yo, you had a choice. You had a decision to make. And it's like, yo, in all actuality, though, like, did I? Because I know the streets the same way I know the game. You know what I mean? Like, I was in the streets the same way I was in the game, like, my whole life. I've been in sports my whole life. I've been in the streets my whole life. You know what I mean? Like, so, like, yeah, I know what can happen from situations and whatever the case may be, but it's like, bro, to feed the family, bro, or feel like you a part of feeding the family that's what everything is always about. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what it's all about. You got to make wiser decisions and less riskful decisions and things of that nature, like to your freedom and to your safety, your well-being. But man, out here on this concrete, sometimes you feel like that's all you got. Word.
Listen, we teach, and as you teach your sister, we teaching kids, and always teaching the three C's: choice, chance, change, right? Because we have the power to make the choices, just how bad we're going to stick with it.
Respectfully.
And when you're a youth and you don't have that model to follow,
Yep.
it's kind of hard to make the right choices.
Yep.
So, me being an educator for all these years, I try to be that piece for my kids. Now, I
Yeah.
got a kid right now who's dealing with some situations.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. He's probably been on the show, and he's always say to me like, Mr. Glenn, it's kind of hard because I want money in my pocket. My mom's in the hospital, and I say, if you ask your moms, would she want you to do that? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just try to put that situation in
Yep.
kids' lives,
But it's so
right?
wild,
So
right?
they
Right?
understand and they give themselves a chance to change.
Cause boom, when I went to college, right, my degree is in human development. You know what I mean? Like human development, social services, family studies. You know what I mean? Like, so I studied the structure of the black family. You know what I'm saying? And the
Yes.
king. You know what I mean? And we put a lot of emphasis on the king. You know what I'm saying? Being in the household and all of that. When in all actuality, the king is just supposed to be there to hold the queen up. You know what I'm saying? So I always felt as a youth like I was missing something because my pops wasn't around, and I
Right.
built a lot of anger and I made a lot of movements off of that. You feel me? But I had everything I needed. OG, like I had everything I needed. I had my mom's. My sister held it all the way down. My older brothers did what they could when they could. You feel me? And my block did what they could when they could. You feel me? Older cousins that was started getting money and all of that. They they helped me out. You know what I mean? Like, but it's just something inside of me is always on what I got to do for me or what I got to do for us. You feel me? Like not I ain't taking no handouts, but people often do things for you that they bring up later. You feel me? And I had them type of people around me. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It's tough. It's tough being a youth
so
in
at
those
this day and
situations.
age, right now, right here today, I can honestly say like I don't owe nobody nothing. And if I owe anybody anything, it's myself. Word, like it's myself. I I put myself on the back burner every day. You feel me? Like I I put I put many people in front of me every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's what get me to the next day.
Well, we got
Word
your
up.
guy TJ Fredette in the building. Irv Walker's in the building. What up, Irv?
Irv, Brody was good, Brody. My guy. All of from New York City is my mans. All like really my mans, like all of them, like no lie, like cause again, like I'm the only one from up my way that used to be at certain spots at certain levels, really hooping, and they really took to me, like treated me. You feel me? Cause again, I moved the way I move, and I used to go to New York to shop. I used to go to New York with my sister and my brother and them when they used to go cop and all of that. You feel me? Like you feel me? So I used to be around. You feel me? Like so, like my bop and all of that. Like even when I used to be in college, girls used to be like, "Yo, nah, you not from upstate. You from Harlem. You from like." I'm like, "Yo, I'm from Troy, New York. So we are like right next to Albany. Like I'm from
Let
Troy,
them
New
know.
York.
Let them know.
Word,
They got him up there too.
oh, I never heard of Troy. Where that's at? Like, yo, you heard of Albany? Yeah, we like 10, 15 minutes away. I know you heard of Albany. That's the capital. You know what I mean? Like, my brothers is from Albany. Like, I just never, you know what I mean? Like, I'm really from Troy.
And you
Like,
know what's so
I
crazy?
I can't
I
settle
grew up.
for, look, I can't settle for, yo, you from Albany. Like, nah, I'm from Troy. It's close to
Nah, you
Albany.
gotta keep it real. Listen,
My
I
brothers from
knew about
Albany.
that.
I'm good in
I
Albany. I
lived on
got a lot
Crown
of love
Street
over there. I'm from
between
Troy.
Albany and Troy in Brooklyn. I lived on Crown Street between Albany and Troy.
That's wild.
That so this is how I got to understand the upstate. Then there's Schenectady, then there's
Yep.
Kingston, right?
That's a
It's,
fact. That's a fact, OG. That's a fact. That's a fact. And
if
it's
you're
crazy
from
because
Brooklyn, if you're from Brooklyn, you know
shout
about
out to
those streets.
Schenectady
It's
too,
the
man.
same
Like
thing upstate.
shout out to Schenectady too, and some real ones in Schenectady held me down. I used to be in Schenectady running around, doing my little 1-2. Emmett Street, all that wild, like, shout out to Schenectady too, man. They got love for me out there too. I got love for them too. That's a fact. Like, I ain't, you know what I mean? Like, from basketball, like I said, basketball got me into a lot of people's cities, and people ain't know what I was up to. You know what I mean? Like, people ain't know what I was up to, straight up. And I was leaving with a couple of dollars every time. Word, every time.
Wow. For those people that's in the room, make sure y'all go to YouTube and subscribe to my channel, Basketball Heads. Same thing. Appreciate the love. Oh my God. If you could change anything, what would you have changed? And what would it be?
I mean, man, I don't, like, it's not one thing that I could change that would make anything, you know what I mean? Like, anything that I lost outside of basketball come back. That mean more to me than being successful in basketball. You feel me? So I would probably just make sure I was more focused on school and high school. Well, like, I'd have just made sure I was more focused on school and high school, and that could have probably changed a lot of things. You know what I mean? Like, but
That's
one
real.
one little thing, like, I done lost my best friends. I done lost, like me, like, I done lost shit that I can't get back by just changing one thing. You know what I mean? So if like, I ain't really nothing I could change. Word. Like, ain't really nothing I could change.
I feel you.
Word. If I like, I can't even say what I might have just said because it don't even make no sense. Ain't nothing I could change. Word. I just take every day in stride, honestly. I done been through so much, man, depression, all types of, like, whatever. So I just, like, the kids brought me back outside. The kids got me willing to show my face and all of that, and all of that. You feel me? Like, otherwise I would have never even been on social media again. You know what I mean? Like, it would have been over for all of that. Like, I don't need all that attention. I don't like talking about myself or what I was or what I could have been. I can't stand that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm one of them dudes like, yo, it don't even matter how good I was because I ain't never get no real check. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude that got real checks couldn't stand in front of me for 10 seconds, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
Right. Well, it's not about the check. It's about the lives that you're going to change. And I'm glad, listen, brother, I feel honored that you came on and shared your story with me. I'm not even going to take this for granted, brother. It
I
means
appreciate it,
a
though.
lot to me in a big way.
I appreciate the opportunity, King. I appreciate the opportunity. And again, I don't really even be with all of this. You know what I mean? Like, but I know the nature of the environment that I'm in right now. I know what it's like outside for these young guys right now that's trying to go to school and play ball, or they man's already done hopped into what they hopped into. They getting a couple more dollars. They wearing this, they wearing that. You know what I mean? Like, so little shorty that's playing ball, son go wrong with his coach. He might be ready to be like, yo, fuck it, man. I'm about to just go and get this money in. You feel me? Like, this is really what you want to do, man. You're going to go through it with coaches. You're going to go through it with teammates. You're going to go through it with yourself. You feel me? Like, you got to push. Like, you got to strive. You got to dream that shit. You got to believe in the dream, and you got to pursue that dream by any means. Like, and it's crazy because that's my clothing line. Like, that's my brand. You feel me? Like, my guy that passed away 9 years ago, my son Godfather, he had came up with Dream Life. You feel me? Like, just dreaming of something, believing in it, and trying to pursue it. You know what I mean? Like, he was into the music. He had me rapping for a little while. You know what I mean? Like, but he passed away. You feel me? Like, unfortunate. You know what I
Rest
mean?
in
Like,
peace, man.
word to mommy, like, 9 years ago. Word, and I happened to be there, and that shit really changed my life. Like, that's what really changed my life. You know what I mean? Like, cause after he passed away, shit was real dark. Shit was real dark. I was in a bad space. Like, I was on bad timing, like real aggressive on some real dangerous shit. Like, and like, he passed away, and then shortly after that, my mom suffered what she suffered to have her in the situation that she in right now with Alzheimer's and all of that. So even in being in that dark space, I still had to, you feel me, like, really focus on, like, yo, I could be out here risking my life, risking my freedom, trying to get back. You feel me? Like, for 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 somebody I can't get back. You feel me? Like, that's never gonna change. Regardless to what I do, you know what I mean? Like, I can't get my bro back. You feel me? Like, so it's just like, yo, I had to put my family first, like, over my own pride, my own, like, yo, I want to show my face and show, like, yo, somebody got with my mans, and I, you know what I mean? Like, I had to, like, it's hard, like, it ain't no letting the shit go. You feel me? Like, but it's just like, yo, like, I got to do what I got to do for my family, like, and I can't crash out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't crash out. I got to be here for my son. My son don't deserve for me to crash out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, that's real.
my moms don't deserve
That's
that shit.
real.
My moms took care of me. You know what I mean? More than 90% of my men's moms took care of them. You know what I mean? Like, so I crash out and I ain't here to take care of her. I'm really a lame. You know what I mean? Like, that's what's really gonna make me a lame. Like, I'm really gonna be a clown if I can't take care of my moms. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't take care of my son. So I had to fall back from a lot of shit. But you know, that shit play tricks with your mind though, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie, like, shit is hard. Word, it'd be hard to let a lot of shit go. Word up.
Well, listen, whatever I could do to be a conduit, you know, I'm gonna leave you my number. I'm gonna give you my number. Whatever I could do, promote your son, promote your brand.
Yeah.
This platform is your platform. My ears, call me anytime, brother. You need to talk. I'm here for
Appreciate
that.
you,
You know
champ.
what
I
I'm saying?
appreciate you. That's a fact. I appreciate you. Like, I truly, truly appreciate you. Like, I truly appreciate you. I see all these hearts and all that. I see, you know what I mean? Like, my peoples in the comments and all that. I see young
They
boys.
love you, man.
I see young
Your
boys in the
people
comments
love
that
you, man.
play for me right now, that play for me already. I see their parents in here. Like, word, I love all y'all. Y'all know that. Word, like, y'all know that. I know y'all love me too. That's a fact. That's why I'm still here. That's why I do what I do. That's why I move the way I move. Word, because y'all all know I definitely could have been crashed out and my spirits be on that type of time. You know what I mean? Like, it's just be mind over matter. And my family definitely matter more than anything that be going on in my mind. Word.
That's right. You got a lot to live for, King. And,
That's a
and you
fact.
and you change your hearts out there, man.
That's a
You
fact.
know, for
Word.
sure.
That's a
So brighten up a little bit, because now we're going to get into the
fact.
top five, top five, top five,
Oh
top
man.
five, baby. All
Top
right,
five what?
top five. Top five players from Troy, New York. I'm talking about from the surrounding areas, Schenectady, Albany, that whole area.
That I seen with
Top
my
five
own
players
two
from
eyes?
upstate New York.
That I seen.
You could just leave it your town. You could just leave it your town or the surrounding area, however you want to put it.
I
It's on
bet.
you.
I bet. I'm mad biased, bro. I'm mad biased. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna say that first. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna say that first.
Let it out, man. It's your night.
I'm
It's
mad
whatever you
biased.
want.
I'm from the turf. Like, I'm really from the turf. You know what I mean? Like, so you turf respect the turf. So, including me or not including me?
Whatever you want to do, fam. This is on your, I can't even call it. Your five, whatever your five is.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not gonna include me just to make sure that it's five people in there. You know what I mean? Like, that's the type of person I am. Again, point guard, right?
Got you.
All right. But I gotta go like 1 through 5. Like, this is number one, or this is
No
just
particular
five.
order. No
Just five.
particular order.
Just five.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. Yo, listen, my guys, if I leave y'all out, bro, don't, you know what I mean? Like, don't, y'all know, you know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. And then some of y'all gonna be like, yo, he only chose that one because he really rocked with him like that, or whatever the case may be.
Nah,
But
it's your night, fam. Nobody can
so
question
boom.
you.
So boom,
This is your night to get your
my
flowers.
five that I feel is really from this area, right? And really was like that, right? So we going. And it's crazy because I don't know how I'm gonna remove Dev, being that, because Dev is really from the town. You know what I mean? Like, Dev from the town, but Dev really owned Albany when it come to basketball, bro. Like, basketball player, Albany, New York, bro. You gotta say Dev D's, bro. Like, you gotta say Dev D's, bro. Like, I don't know how
Right.
you don't say Dev D's. You feel me? So we could just
Got
go.
you.
We just go. I'm gonna go city. I'm gonna go city by city. So Albany, I'm gonna go Dev D's. You know what I mean? Like. But if you want to put him in the New York City area, because you know he valid down there, you feel me? He's valid down there. He was with all of them big time guards, Marbury and all of them,
Well,
you know,
we
high
gonna
school
touch on
camps and all that.
New
You
York
feel
City as
me?
well. We gonna touch on New York City as
So,
well.
all right, so
But I want to hear about the players from up there.
All right, so if I don't do Dev for Albany, I'm gonna have to do Lionel Chalmers for Albany, right?
Got you.
But in my personal mind, I'm putting Dev above Lionel Chalmers and anything that's going on. That's just me
Mm,
personally. That's just
okay.
me personally. And Lionel really put on. Lionel really put on. NBA deserved to be in the NBA. Really put on in college, put on in high school. I seen him with my own 2 eyes. Like, you feel me? Like, different. Athletic, shoot it from half court, guard you, 94 feet, like, did everything. You know what I'm saying? So I would say Lionel if we not putting Dev in the Albany category. Now, Schenectady, bro, Schenectady is tough because Schenectady won a lot of high school state championships, and they got a lot of players that went big time D1. You feel me? Like, big time D1. And I got to
Yeah.
see them. You feel me? Like, so I can't even mention one person from Schenectady. I'ma just like throw it out there. Like, yo, Schenectady, y'all know, y'all, when it come to basketball in the 518, y'all got it. Y'all know that. Like, whoever says Schenectady don't got it is bugging. Like, when it comes to the Capital District and basketball. Like, bro, they got like, bro, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy how many players they got big time schools like out of a public high school. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. So I can't even name one person from Schenectady. Like, I can't even do
That's
that.
cool. Because you only got 3 more people to go.
So now it's like, now I'm gonna just say like, yo, Taylor Battle was the real deal.
Mm,
Taylor Battle was the real deal. Led the Big Ten in scoring for years. You feel me? Like, that's my little bro. You know what I mean? Like, Battle was the real deal. I'm gonna say Mark Lyons, Cheeks, and people gonna say he's from Schenectady. I'll have this debate with people all the time. I work with one of his cousins.
right.
I met Cheeks at the Troy Boys and Girls Club where I learned to play basketball at.
Got you.
He got a lot of family that's in Troy. Me personally, I thought he was from Troy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I thought, you know what I mean? It's a debate where he's from, whatever. So Battle, Cheeks, and then I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know about like the more recent players from this area. Even some of them made it to the NBA, but like I feel like personally, like some dudes from the neighborhood was better than them. Like overall basketball players, better overall basketball players than them.
All right. You got one more.
So like I don't know, like neighborhood hero wise, like
However you want to do it, fam. Everybody always say this is the hardest part of the show anyway, so I understand why
I
you
ain't gonna
take
lie,
this.
it's tough right now. Like, it's tough. Like, I'm like, yo, like, damn, it's tough. Like, it's really tough. I don't know. Like I said, Dev, I said everybody from Schenectady, that would be like Willie Dean, James Thomas, Ray Ray, Big Ray Ray, like a whole list of others. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, they had a point guard that probably ain't get enough credit when they was winning the state championships. He was, oh my God, he was so serious. Word, they Daquan, they something that, yo, he went to Albany. He was serious, great decision maker. Like, ain't make no mistakes at all.
Does he round out the 5?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I could put him in there and be comfortable with putting him in there because everybody from around my
Okay.
way gonna respect it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, like I'm mad that I forgot his name. Yo, Ern, I'm talking about your brother, bro. Word. Like, I'm mad I forgot his name. Word. Like, but
Somebody gonna put him up. Somebody
Ern,
gonna put
brother
him up.
from Schenectady, Daquan, one of them Quans. He had number 33 my 8th grade year. He did it all from the point guard
Nice.
position. He did it all.
Okay. All right. Now listen. Top 5 players you played against.
From the town, from the city, or played against,
Anywhere.
period. All
Period.
right, so clearly like Monte Ellis, but the number one player that I played against, like that really made me like be like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, like boy just got at me. Andrew Lavender.
Really?
Bro, I played up for so long, bro. I played him. I was only like 14, bro. He was so short, I couldn't bend down there. And then he was so fast. Like, yo, he was so
Like Muggsy
fast.
Bogues? Like Muggsy Bogues?
Yo, he killed me in the Peach Jam. Like my first time at Peach Jam, he killed me. And my AAU coach is like, don't worry about it. Like, bro, you're only 14. Like, and I'm like, bro, he just killed me in front of all these college coaches. Like, they're not even gonna want me. Like, you feel me? Like, that's how I
But
was
that's
feeling.
what
Like,
made you the best ninth grader in the country.
yo, but bro, I wasn't going out like that. Nah, like not in my head. Like, yo, nah, like, but I would say Monte Ellis, Andrew Lavender is number one, hands down.
Fact.
Boobie Gibson.
Whoa.
Boobie Gibson shot from half court, bro. Like, soon as he came over half court, it was range. It was its range. He had that in the gym range. And he played with a 7-footer that went straight to the league from high school in Doobie Ebby. So it's like, I'm a guard that always think about helping the big. So I'm like kind of trying to give space so I can help the big too. And boy is shoot from half court. I'm looking at my coach like, and my coach is like, hey, hey, you know what I mean? Like what is like you can't really do nothing. Like I'm like,
Right.
crazy. Like, and he had like 30 something. I had like 30 something, but I just felt like he killed me. Like yo, damn, he killed me. So that's 3, right?
Uh-huh.
I'll never really say I played against like who I played against. Like, should I play with Shannon Brown? Playing with Shannon Brown was an experience.
But played against.
Played against like on like camp levels, you play against everybody.
Anywhere. We talking about summer league. We talking about anywhere.
Bro, like I don't like clearly like I don't know. Like I don't really know. Like I don't
You
know.
played
Like
against Bastion. That should be number 4.
it wasn't that big of a deal to me though, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like Bassy, like yo, listen, like so in all actuality, like I feel like Bassy game was a lot like mine, like a lot of handles, flashy passes. You feel me? Like, and I honestly feel like I was more athletic than him. I was dunking on people and all of that. Like I seen Bassy catch like 1 dunk in high school. You feel me? Like
now I'm not saying somebody that you compete against,
when
just people that you played against.
like
That's
big
all it's
names that I
about.
played against, like Bassy definitely was one of the biggest names I played against, like period. You feel me? Like, but I don't know. Like I didn't really put an emphasis on people I played against because it's like I play with older kids all the time. So I'm just playing the game. Like, all right, you nice, I'm nice too. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna get yours off, I'm gonna get mine off too. I'm gonna try to make it a little bit tougher for you than you can make it tougher for me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
and that's more mainly because most dudes want to score. I could slow somebody down from scoring. You know what I'm saying? Like my hands is fast, my feet is good, my body was right. You know what I mean? Like my lateral movement was right. I play defense, bro. Like I play zone in high school, but on AAU circuit, I play defense. You know what I mean? Like ain't nobody just cooked me. Like I play defense on the ball. I got over screens, I got
Right.
under screens.
It's not about getting cooked.
Yeah, you
It's
feel
just
me?
the
Like
5 players that you played
nah,
against.
so like I
The
don't know,
top
like
5 players that you played
boom,
against.
boom, boom,
Because, this going to go out to the world. The world going to see this one day, and they're going to be like, oh, yeah, I remember Tiki. He
boom.
put it on me. And they're going to be able to tell their own stories.
And I might be forgetting some things because you don't really value things like you know what I mean that you was going through. But like when I was at skills camp with KD, like I wouldn't have been able to tell you then that KD was gonna be KD who he is now. He was always a bucket,
Right.
but that wasn't really like his demeanor and his aggressiveness and all of that. It wasn't necessarily like that when we was at Skills Academy. Lou Will was like that. Lewis Williams was like that. But the guard that he played with, Mike Mercer, I feel like Mike Mercer overall was better than Lou Will. And they played AAU together and high school at South Gwinnett. And Mike Mercer went to Georgia. I think he might have gotten a little bit of trouble somewhere close to my shit when he was in college. Word.
Got you.
But Mike Mercer was a guard that was like around my class, around my age, that I watched and I kind of took certain shit from too. Word. Like Mike Mercer was real. Mike Mercer was real. So a lot of times, like Lou Will get his highlights because people knew they had to guard Mike Mercer too. Like they was a two-headed monster. Like that Georgia Stars team was different. They was on. They be throwing lobs to each other from half court, and they playing the 1 and the 2. They was different.
All right. Since you're only gonna give me 3, but you named those last 2, so I'll add them on there as well. I don't know if you played against those guys.
Who that?
No, you talk about Lou Williams and his partner, backcourt partner.
Yeah. Nah, they both deserve to be on there.
Bet. So now, we're gonna close it out with this one. Top 5 moments watching your son play ball.
That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Like number one, the biggest moment is watching his emotion when he just lost the state finals. You know what I'm saying? Like he cried. You know what I mean? Like,
And it's so crazy because I didn't see the game, but
yeah.
I put up Mount Vernon state champions this year, and it's crazy. And they beat your son's team.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Wow.
And I mean, like he cried. So that's the biggest moment as of now. You know what I mean? Like the number one biggest moment. I would probably say like the second biggest moment was like him getting like a soft invite to the top 24, like Nike little camp thing that's going on in my area through the City Rocks program. You know what I'm saying? Like, in fact, I'm lying, man. I'm lying. The biggest thing is he got a college offer already. I'm bugging. That's number one. Number one is he got a college offer already, and it's from an HBCU. You know what I'm saying? So
that's dope.
That's number one. That's number one. Number two is the high school state championship. Number three is the New York State top 24 camp thing that he was able to go to last summer,
right,
through the City Rocks or whatever. And we ain't played for the City Rocks in 3 years. You feel me? So for us to leave the City Rocks and him to be able to go to one of their events that's for the top players in the area or whatever, that's valid. You know what I mean? Like, cause he don't do nothing based on my name. I don't move my name and who I know to get him in no gyms or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got to earn everything he got to get. You know what I'm saying? And then so that was third. Like fourth would be recognizing he really was a bucket in 7th grade. Like, cause he played up for so long. He played modified in 7th grade, like 7th to 8th graders. He's getting like 30 something, close to 40. And I'm watching like, yo, if he could just not get mad for a couple of minutes throughout the game, that could be more minutes where he could be doing something productive. You know what I mean? Like, so just realizing like, yo, my son could have been getting 40 in middle school games. Like, he really a bucket. Like, his highlights from middle school is like, he's shooting from like 3-4 feet behind the 3-point line, and it's cash. Like, it's cash. Like he really a bucket. Like just like 7th grade, I recognize like, yo, my son really a bucket. Like, I never told him like, yo, get yours, or you feel me? Like, I always try to like get him pass first and all that, like how I did. You feel me? Like 7th grade, I realized like, yo, he got his own game, and I gotta let him be him.
He's a walking bucket. 7th grade.
Like, he a bucket getter.
Amazing.
He a bucket getter. War, he a bucket getter. He's definitely a bucket getter. He got the vision. He can make plays for other, but he's a bucket getter. He's a combo 2-1. I was a combo 1-2. He's a combo 2-1. War. So that was 4, and then number 5 would just be like that moment in the Boys and Girls Club. I used to have it on my Instagram page before shit went dark and a lot of shit happened in the streets. That's why I got off social media. You know what I mean? Like, cause I was moving around in the streets. I don't really need no trail and all of that. shit, dog, we playing dangerous games and all that. You know what I mean? Like, so I wasn't on social media because of street shit. You know what I mean? Like, and just people not knowing my locations and just, you know what I mean? Like, just feeling like, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta move a certain way. So, like, number 5 would be like them old moments in the Boys and Girls Club where he wasn't on no teams yet. It wasn't about winning or losing yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was really just him going around the cones and just being like, "Dad, did I do it right? Did I do it right?" Like, you know what I
Wow.
mean? Like, like that was like, yo, like, oh shit, my little man going through the cones and all of that. He made the layup
Right,
basket.
right,
I
right,
used to post that on my Instagram, like, yo, he next up. I just be playing around, like, not.
right.
I ain't forcing nothing on my son. You know what I mean? Like, I tell my son all the time, like, yo, like and the odds of you not being able to control your anger, do you know that, like, in your emotions when you playing, do you know, like, you don't have to play? Like, you don't have to play at all. I'm still your pops. I still love you. I still want you to go to college. You feel me? Like, I still want you to do all the right things. Like, you don't have to play at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I be like, when I be frustrated and mad at how you acting and all that, I be letting them know, like, yo, I only be in these gyms because of you. I don't even like being in the gym. I don't like being around basketball. All these people breaking up all this old shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like hearing about it. You know what I mean? Like, because in the present day, I got so much I got to take care of that don't got nothing to do with basketball that I really could do without it if he don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, or if people I love don't want me to help them with it, I could do without it and just take care of my family. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's people I love that want to do it. I got a nephew in North Carolina. I got a nephew that just was on my son varsity team that was a senior and just got a D2 scholarship. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know what I mean? Like, he gonna go to college for free. Like, I got a little nephew that's 12 playing ball. He play football. He play, you know what I mean? Like, so, and more nephews that probably ain't even my real nephews, but I call them nephew because they family like my family, and young guys that really rock with me that play, and when they see me, they holler at me, and I'll try to help them. So I'm all the way invested now, like, in the next generation, the same way I was with the trying to prevent the violence and all that. Like, I'm all the way in on the coaching. Like, I'm all the way in. Like,
That's
and
because
I'm
you
done
call us,
coaching.
man.
I'm done coaching after the summer. I'm done coaching my son after the summer. It's over. It's over. It's over. Like, I've been in touch with, like, I'm a name drop now. Like, I've been in touch with Book Richardson. You feel me? I've been in touch with Gary Irvin, and I've been in touch with people about my son. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I gotta move him around, cause a lot of people up here scared to coach him because he my son. You feel me? Like, so they'll let him play however, won't correct him. You know what I mean? Like, let him have an attitude and play with an attitude. Like, let him walk off the bench and sit on the bench slumped and all of that. And they just gonna say, yo, bro, that's what you used to do. You know what I mean? Like, but I did shit that wasn't acceptable. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't acceptable. But I did it because I did what I wanted to do, the way I wanted to do it. I didn't do everything the right way. You feel me? Like, and nobody was here to tell me, like, yo, look, you had me crying and snot coming out my nose and shit. nobody can tell me, like, yo, I did this already. I've been through this already. You got to do this way or do this that way. You feel me? Like, nobody from my city was at the level I was at. You feel me? Like, nobody from my city was at the level I was at before me or after me. You know what I mean? Like, as of yet. And I hope a lot of them do. You know what I'm saying? Like, but in all actuality, everything I did my way. I made my decisions. That's why I could live with it. You feel me? Like, and that's how I know, like, I could have did this or whatever. I could have did that. I know the truth about everything with me. So whatever decisions I made, whatever happened, and whatever situation, I bet you it has something to do with my family. Something in the background has something to do with my family. Why I didn't go here, why I did this, why I sacrificed this, why, like, it had something to do with something that wasn't just me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'll take that. You know what I mean? Like, I'll take that. It is what it is. I'll take that because in them black families, man, when they tell you, yo, you the man of the house, you know what I'm saying? Like, you the man of the house, that shit mean a lot. Word, that shit mean a lot. So, you know what I mean? Like, I heard that at a young age. young age. You know what I mean? Like, and that probably played a big part in a lot of shit I did at a young age. War, but I can't say nothing wasn't worth it, or like you said, would you change anything? I wouldn't change anything or none of that. Like, I I love my childhood. I love my neighborhood. My neighborhood loved me. Like, I learned from all my mistakes in life. War. I learned from all my mistakes in life. It's very rare I made the same mistake twice, or I trusted the same person twice, or you feel me? Like it's very rare. It's very rare. War. Like, it's very rare. People could say whatever they want, but I learned from every mistake that I made. Like, every mistake that I made, because I made the mistake myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I found ownership in all my mistakes, and I still ain't at peace with all my personal mistakes, but I'm at peace with knowing, like, yo, I'm still here, and it's for a reason. Like, I know it's for a reason, and I'm a affect change one way or another. You know what I'm saying?
You're
Like,
already doing it. You're already doing it. And
I'm
once
I'm a,
people
I'm a,
see
I'm
this
gonna
and
affect
this get
change
out to the
one way or
world,
another. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're
whether
gonna
it's in
touch
the
people
streets,
that you don't
whether
even
it's in
know.
the gym, one way or another, I'm gonna affect change. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever it may be, like, whatever it may be, streets, gym, whatever. Like, I'm gonna affect change, or like, it's gonna happen.
Well, listen, brother, I'm gonna let you get up out of here, man. I appreciate everything.
I
I do
appreciate
not
it
take
too, King.
anything for granted. Thank you for sharing your story with basketball heads and myself and the audience.
I
Because now,
appreciate you, King. I appreciate the audience. The platform is amazing, OG. Like, amazing. Continue to do your thing.
thank you.
Word. I wish you nothing but the best. All my peoples on here, y'all know what it is love. Salute everybody. I see salutes coming, all that. Salute everybody. All my dudes in the town, in the city, that's still getting busy. I see y'all doing y'all thing. Y'all still inspiring me, man. Some of y'all was just overseas. Some of y'all coaching at y'all high schools and coaching other high schools and all of that. That's what's up. That's the vibe. That's the bop. I'm going into player development, though, so everybody get with me, because we about to try to turn up the next generation's world. Like, we about to try to really get them right out here. Like, all the young guys from out my way, we about to try to really step it up to another level. Where
And
we,
maybe one day we'll invite you down to Brooklyn and you bring your team down. You know what I mean?
I
And y'all
mean,
can put on
we
the
got some games
Coliseum.
coming. We got some games coming down that way. We on a live broadcast right now, so I ain't giving out no dates or nothing like that. I still move the way I'm supposed to
Hit
move,
me up
but
so
I'll
I can
definitely
meet you
send
in
you my
person, my
schedule.
dude.
You heard? I definitely
All
send you my
right.
schedule. Let you know where we at. We be down there this summer. Word.
Okay,
Yeah, we
okay.
be down
We're
there
gonna
this
we gonna
summer.
make that happen.
I definitely let you know what is going on. It won't be broadcasting all that crazy, all that. But
No
I'll let
doubt.
you know. Yeah.
I'll come, just to show
Yo,
love
Big
and
Apple.
just want to support.
Shout out to Big Apple basketball. I played in the Big Apple game too when I was in high school. Word, with Danny Green and Andre Blatch in them. Word. Shout out to Big Apple basketball. If that's the same as that's the same thing. But it just reminded me of that game I played in
Yeah,
down
and
at
Big
St.
Apple
John's
games
Fisher.
and that's ran by Tippy. You know Coach Tippy?
Yep. That's a fact.
Yeah,
I played in that. It was down at It was at St. John's Fisher. Word.
no
Word.
doubt.
Word. So I had a couple experiences down in the town, man. Like, word. Shout out my man Lily though. Levance Fields. That's my dog.
Oh
That's
yeah,
my
for
dog.
sure, for sure.
That's
We
my
gonna get
dog,
them on
man.
soon too. I watched them this summer.
That's my dog, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Me and him had a whole different kind of bond where we was at the Jordan game together. We really locked in with each other. That's my dude, man. Word. A lot of them we locked in though. I just ran into Saquon Stone. I
no
ran into
doubt.
Saquon. He coaching for Xavier. My son and
Yep.
them, my son and them played them and all of that. So I've been running into some people like just in the gym with my son. Word. So like that's another thing. Like that's a big part of my life now. Just traveling the world with my son, watching him play ball against these other states and taking it all the way in the way I couldn't when I was playing.
There
Realizing
you go. There you go.
my son game is translating from where we at to going on the road. We in Indiana just now. He playing against Utah teams, Wisconsin, and all these other spots, and he doing his thing. You know what I mean? Like so, like just individual stuff like that. I take heed to, but I'm coaching, so I'm more about winning and losing. But I'm also realizing like, yo, my son is holding his own, man. Like, he doing his thing, you know what I mean? Like, and we out of town, we playing real competitive ball, like just the way I was playing. So he putting on, man. He doing his thing for himself. Like, I'm proud of him, and he doing better than I did in high school in the classroom and all that. So that's why I really promote him the way I promote him, because he an honor roll student. You know what I mean? Like, he do the right thing. He ain't into nothing outside of school and all that. Like, he ain't running around, you know what I mean, with the wrong
And
people.
make sure you send me those pictures, updates, and everything
Yeah,
so I
yeah,
can
yeah. I
promote
got
them
you.
here.
I got you.
All
I
right?
got you. I got you.
For
All right, I
sure.
got you. All right, but I ain't even gonna hold you, man. It's about midnight. My wife probably about to be walking it out.
All right,
Word.
brother.
I
Listen,
appreciate you,
again,
King. I
I'm going
appreciate
to
you.
DM you my number.
Yep.
Throw it in. You know what I'm saying? We keep in contact and all that, all right?
Indeed, indeed. I appreciate you, King.
Appreciate
All
you,
love,
brother.
bro.
Thank
All
you.
love. All love. Stay safe. Word. Continue
Yeah,
to do what you do, King. Word.
thank you.